Shalina Harris, every cowboy and cowgirl has a story. And finally, here at the end, I finally get to meet up with Miss Hawaii. And I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Kira Carito. I'm your Miss Hawaii High School Rodeo Queen for 2024.
And what does it take to get a queen? Could not.
A lot of fun.
So, do you you have to pack all your stuff
Yeah.
and bring it over here?
Yes.
I never thought about that.
So it was a lot of packing and trying to prepare beforehand, like what outfits, because once we're up here, there's no going back for sure. So we had a lot of luggage for sure, and we just did our best to get everything stuffed to under the 50-pound limit.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
a weight limit. So I looked over there and I've seen your name in the top 10 in several events. So I just want to tell you congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate
That is a lot. For one, you're facing a lot coming over here from Hawaii. I'm sure you had to either lease or borrow a horse.
Yes, I leased 2 horses.
And what is that like? You come from Hawaii, you come over here, you've never seen this horse.
So it's very hard because you kind of just have to jump on and go, but that's when you really have to rely on like your horsemanship and how you ride and your practice in general. You know how to ride and you do what you know.
Yeah.
So you gotta just apply it with the horses that you bring up here. And I was very fortunate enough to have the owners help me out and kind of teach me how to ride their own horses. So that was very awesome.
That is very good.
Yeah.
And just out of curiosity, where did you get your horses?
They came from Utah, from the Christiansons.
Wonderful, wonderful. I've met several of the families, and I didn't realize how God was weaving, and this reminds me of this, how God was weaving this story. But I met people, and I was just talking about, yes, I'm getting ready to go do Hawaii's story, and they're just such an amazing family, and the team is, it's just, you're not prideful in a bad way. You're prideful in a heritage.
Yeah.
And so then they knew who Team Hawaii was.
Yeah,
So
we're very proud of where we're from.
yes, absolutely. And the book I'm working on right now is called What It Takes to Be a World Champion. I've been working on this book for a year, and Hawaii was a team that inspired me, that kept me going when I was like, I could quit and nobody would even know that the book never got finished. And just the heritage that Hawaii has touched my heart, and the stories that I was getting, and how, I would ask the kids, so, tell me about your rodeo experience. And I thought they would want to share their buckles, their wins. It was nothing about that. It was who helped them get where they are today. So I'd like to ask you, who helped you get where you are today?
I could go on and on. There's so many people that supported me, my family, of course. They've taught me how to ride. I wouldn't be here without them. They've helped me every step of the way. But also the friends and family that support me outside of just who came up here. They help me financially. They help me just beyond that, like very mentally. They helped get me here. I couldn't have done anything without their support.
If you could say, who do you have with you today?
So this is my dad, and then this is my sister.
If this was the last thing you ever said to them, what would you want to let them know?
That's a good question. I wish I knew, or I wish I told you how much I appreciated you guys more. Yeah.
So you just competed in the National High School Finals Rodeo Queen competition. What is that like? What has this week been like for
It's
you?
been very hectic, very full of chaos, but underneath that, it's been full of experiences, learning experiences. We've got to have so much fun along the way. It's been so amazing meeting all the other queens from all the other 41 states and provinces. That's been so much fun. You learn a little bit from each and every one of them.
Yes.
Especially meeting new people up here. It's so different from our little island in Hawaii. So you see so many different personalities, ways of life, and all of that stuff comes out.
What grade are you in?
I just finished my junior year and I'm going into my senior
Your
year.
senior year, so you get one more year to experience
Yes.
this. What are you going to do to make sure you get to come back?
I'm gonna work my hardest, fundraise for sure, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to put in the work, the training, the effort, blood, sweat, or tears. I'm gonna do my best to get back here.
So you have younger girls in Hawaii, you're junior high, you have just young kids all over the world that are going to see this video. There's some little girl that's like, I wish I could be a high school rodeo queen. What would you tell her?
I would say keep dreaming. You can reach whatever you hope for because there's nothing that's impossible as long as you put your mind to it and you especially back it with your heart.
Very good. What has been the best advice you've ever been given?
Prepare for the worst because you never know what's going to get thrown at you. Life is full of surprises, but that's how you learn, that's how you make mistakes, and that's how you get better.
Absolutely wonderful. What is something that stands out to you about all of this experience? Like it is the best memory ever, besides having your sister drive you everywhere.
I would say I like that we get to come together during this national finals because we all truly come together as a big family. We all love the horses, we love the competition, we love the sport in general, and that brings us all together to one place where we get to kind of see each other and see the different calibers, and that's the most beautiful part about it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. And now that we've finally got to get some pictures and an interview, what would you like to say to your Hawaii team back home?
Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I could not have done it without the support of all of you guys. I would not be here, and I love you guys all so much.